The Uhuru Academy overall is an amazing school from the teachers to the students. Is a place where kids can build their confidence and learn how to write, read, type, all of that good stuff. We learn our history here. We honor our ancestors, so we learn about who we are and where we come from, and I really enjoy this about this school. And like everybody's pretty much saying, it's a safe space, and we can always be able to feel like we can open up to our classmates and our teachers. So that's what I love.
I love the environment and that they promote not being afraid to ask for help.
Something positive about the Uhuru Academy is this is a safe space, and you can be able to say whatever you want to say without being embarrassed. Just like how Amani said, I've been able to sometimes I can be shy talking around people, but y'all have taught me not to be shy and everything. This is a very good school. The part that I love about this is when we do ancestor reverence and African history.
I think this is the greatest school I've ever went to because you teach me about my history, and at the other schools they never taught me one thing about my history. They just taught the only black people they talked about at my other schools were like Carter G. Woodson, Martin Luther King, and I think that's it. So you guys helped me learn my true history.
Peace and power, y'all. It's your brother Baba. Oji Woke, man. How y'all feeling? Yo, Uhuru Academy Online is a special program, man. I mean, it's the best online education experience for Black children in the world today. Period. And tonight, as we celebrate the Uhuru Academy, because we're going to be doing this the last week of every month throughout 2024, the last 7 days of the week, we're going to be celebrating the Uhuru Academy, you know what I'm saying, and raising money for our online program, our K through 12 online program, international online program throughout the year, man. And like words can't describe, like I can't even be in like commercial mode. I can't even be in marketing mode. You know what I'm saying? I can't even be in when I talk about the Uhuru Academy. You know what I'm saying? Because it's so personal to me. It's intertwined, into my lifestyle, into my family's lifestyle. It's who we are. You know what I'm saying? As Oji Wokes, and it's been such a journey. 2010 to 2014, but the journey didn't begin there. So tonight we're going to talk a little bit about Uhuru Academy Online. Then I'm going to talk to y'all a little bit about me. A lot of you don't know me, don't know my story. You may know me just from the work. You may know me just from the education piece. But who is Baba Amin? You know what I'm saying? Who is Doc? Who is Brother Steve? Right. And so I'm going to talk a little bit about my upbringing tonight, and my young life, my youth, and how I got involved in the struggle, how I got involved in the victory. We're going to do that a little bit tonight too. We're going to play some music as well. I'm going to play some stuff from me and my queen. I'm going to play some stuff featuring me and CG. And I'm going to play some East Side stuff. Shout out to my brother LO to G. You know what I'm saying? I put out my first album, y'all, back in 1996. 96, 97, called East Side the Battlefield. And it's a crazy thing, man, because it was critically acclaimed, definitely critically acclaimed. And I lost copies. I ain't had no copies of this album in years. And lo and behold, somebody a month ago just posted the whole album on YouTube. Overseas, right? And it's considered a collector's item. It's considered a G-Funk classic, you know what I'm saying, a hip-hop classic by collectors. And so I'm gonna play a little bit off of that tonight as well, and I have a challenge for y'all. All right, I have a challenge for y'all, and we're going to talk about that challenge. I'm going to hold that close to the vest. We're going to talk about that challenge a little later on. But right now, I don't want to waste your time. I'm going to get you in and out of here tonight. You know what I'm saying? And so right now, I want to talk to you about Uhuru Academy Online, because that's the reason why we are here tonight, is to talk about Uhuru Academy Online. Now, here's some things. And peace and power, Jerome. Thank you for coming up in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, it's just a few of you here tonight. Holler at me. Jump in the chat. Like, share, communicate with your brother. Just show me some love. Show Uhuru Academy some love tonight. You know what I'm saying? Show Black love some love. Show African-centered education some love tonight. You know, take a break. Take a break from the distractions. Take a break from the things that ain't feeding us, man, and show a little love for something that is, you know. And for those of you who are part of the Uhuru Academy family that's watching, you know what I mean. You know what goes down every day at this school. You know that we it's not just about the school. You know that it's about building schools, building systems. You know this is about building unity, building communities. You know what I'm saying? And UA Online, Uhuru Academy Online, y'all, is just that, man. It's a global African-centered education community. All right. And I'm visiting uhuruacademy.com right now. If you haven't gone to uhuruacademy.com, definitely go to uhuruacademy.com. You know what I'm saying? And check it out. Tell people about uhuruacademy.com. And I'm going to tell you, I need the real ones tonight. I need the real ones this year. This year, I need the supporters. This year, I don't need the ones that's just nodding their head and clapping. This year, I need people that's going to put the feet on the ground. I need people that's going to spread the word. I need people that's going to donate. I need people that's going to invest. I need people that are gonna be there to support us, whether it's buy music, whether it's to get merch, whenever and whatever you can do. That's what we need right now in this journey. All right. Y'all, I took a whole lot of pictures next to people, right, who don't really help the school, right? And let me say it like this. You look good standing next to the Uhuru Academy. You look good when you stand next to the work because people will associate you with the work, right? So it's like, yeah, I still, and watch that. Those of you out there who shine, right? Watch who you let stand next to you. Watch who you allow to be in your light, you know what I'm saying, or in that light that God has given you. You know what I'm saying? You have to definitely watch that and be mindful of that, right? Right. And you want to make sure that you're paying attention to the ones who are really showing support. Because sometimes the people who support you, they don't even want to come around. A lot of times the people who support you, nobody really knows them because they're not supporting you to be known. They're not supporting you to be seen. So over this year, we're going to be recognizing a lot of those people who supported us this whole time that don't want to be seen, that didn't do it to be known, right? You're going to learn a little bit more about my life and the people in my life as well, you know. But right now, good question. He asked, is the Patreon the only way to donate? It is not, but let me let y'all know about the Patreon right quick. Again, we just looking for supporters. If it's not you, that is okay. We ain't tripping because guess what? I appreciate your prayers. I appreciate your positive energy, right? But this year, we need the soldiers. Right now, we need the soldiers. We have some opportunities in front of us. Man, we have some things in front of us right now, y'all, that can really make this thing come to life. So we need us, the community, to rally around the Uhuru Academy, to rally around this school so we can put schools on the ground all over the world, so we can continue to build the most powerful online education program for Black children in the world, so we can continue to coach homeschooling parents, right? Just so we can continue to speak, so we can continue to get out here and consult and help school districts and help teachers deliver a better product, a better education experience to our students. Those are the soldiers that we need right now. Right. And we're about to talk about it. We're about to talk about it, Jerome. But Patreon is not the only way to donate, but you can definitely go to the Patreon channel right now and become a monthly patron, right? Doing that has its perks, man. We send you out some Uhuru Academy merch. You get some access to some exclusive lectures and things like that. So being a patron has its perks, and we recognize you at our annual graduation ceremony. So being a patron has its perks. So definitely go check out the Patreon. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you could donate. You can actually scan, you know, the QR code on the screen right now in the upper right hand corner of this video and donate directly to the Uhuru Academy. You can inbox me, right? You can inbox me and I can send you other ways to donate to the Uhuru Academy, or you can go right to that Cash App. Don't trip. You can go right to that Cash App, $ Uhuru Academy as well. So brother asks if there are other ways to donate. Absolutely, there are other ways to donate. You can donate via PayPal, paypal.me/Uhuru Academy. So you can do it via PayPal as well. And if don't none of that work, we can Zelle. Don't none of that work, we can Venmo. You just let me know how you want it to go. You understand what I'm saying? I be having elders that want to mail a check sometimes. That is fine too. This is one thing you can know. And this is one thing you can be sure of since 2010. You send a donation to the Uhuru Academy, it goes into the Uhuru Academy. You send a donation into us, it goes towards educating African children. It goes towards sustaining our program, sustaining our school, right? And so you can rest assured that we're going to get to work, all right? It's been since 2010, y'all, and we ain't never missed a day of class. Now, we done changed buildings, or we done changed a whole lot of buildings. Haters, y'all was laughing. Y'all, every time we change a building, see, you see they can't do it. See, these Negroes can't do it. But every time we switched up better, didn't we? We switched up. Every time we switched up, it went up, didn't it? Right? Hey, we stay loyal to this cause, man. We stay loyal to this cause. Oh, thank you for signing up for the mailing list. Thank you for giving support. You know what I'm saying? Oh, okay. Kefrani, Imhotep. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you for your support. All of y'all support that support African-centered education. Let's talk a little bit about Uhuru Academy, all right? Now, Uhuru Academy, again, we were founded in 2010 in Fort Worth, Texas, by me, myself, and my wife, and Koyo Ojuwo. And just got tired. Y'all been working with young people. At that time, I've been working with young people since 1992. And I was tired of putting band-aids on bullet wounds. I was tired of working for programs that were federally funded that wouldn't allow us to teach our children about themselves. I got tired of sneaking, right? I got tired of doing that. I got tired of trying to work with having programs hire me to use my name to legitimize themselves to the community. Then they don't do nothing but pimp the community, right? And I was like, no, it's time to do something different. So we founded the Uhuru Academy, right? And the Uhuru Academy was born out of, and shout out to my Jag now, Ricky Clark. It was born out of the Rites of Passage program that we founded in Butler Housing way back in 1991 in Fort Worth. Uhuru Academy is an extension of that, right? And there'll be more on that to come. I don't want to go too off tangent. Let's go right to the program that we're promoting tonight, the program that we're raising money for tonight, and that's Uhuru Academy Online. And when you go to uhuruacademy.com and you go to Uhuru Academy Online, you're going to see it right there. Uhuru Academy Online, empowering generations, cultivating minds, right? Now, this is a K through 12, fully live, 100% live, online education experience, right? Our children are getting all of their core subjects, their math, their science, their social studies, their ELA, but they're also getting African history. They're also getting STEM courses. They're learning how to code. They're learning how to keyboard, right? We have students that are doing 3D animation. Okay. They're learning entrepreneurship. They're learning vision development, how to visualize, right? And they're learning our story in such a powerful way. They have a voice at the Uhuru Academy. Students come in and we do our creative writing every morning. We exercise every morning. Y'all, this is an interactive program. This is an interactive program. When I tell you, our students, when they come in early and they don't want to go home in the afternoon, right? So go check out Uhuru Academy Online, empowering generations, cultivating minds. All right, and there you can see our vision, our mission, why support us. We have some powerful testimonials on here. This particular testimonial is from Storm, right, who lives in London. She lives in England. She first joined our online program through our summer program 2 years ago. And from the summer program, but her and her mother ended up moving to the States, and she enrolled online when they moved to the States, to the United States for a year, and she joined the Uhuru Academy. This is a young lady who experienced extreme bullying in London, in England. Being one of the few Black girls, I think one of two Black girls in her school, she was bullied often. Teachers didn't culturally understand her. She's a super creative and expressive child. But when a teacher believes, when the teacher's definition of you is that you're naturally bad, any expression that you make is going to be bad to them. And y'all know that a lot of your children are going through that right now. You have an expressive, intelligent, hands-on child. But when you take them to school, they call them hyperactive. They don't call them hyperintelligent. They call them ADHD. They don't say that they're bored, right? Right. And so they begin to label our children, our indigo children, our special children, our gifted children. A lot of them are being labeled as hyperactive, ADHD, learning disabled, the whole 9 yards, when they're really gifted. This is one of them. This young lady, after being labeled in London as being learning disabled, she joined the Uhuru Academy. We gave her a voice because at our school, we don't make the students adapt to us. We adapt to the students' learning style. We don't make them adapt their learning style to our test. We adapt our test to their learning style. The role of education, y'all, is to draw out, to pull out the greatness that's already there. That's our focus. That's what we focus on. And that's our gift, right? We've asked students to come to the Uhuru Academy, for example, and we don't teach the same classes the same way that they do in public school. We're more skill-based and grade-based, right? But when students come to the Uhuru Academy and then return to public school, they different. They built different. The work ethic is different. I get counselors and principals that call me and be like, what did you do? What did y'all do with this child? I remember the last time they were here, it was nothing but trouble. What did y'all do? And my answer is the same thing every time. I just put up the mirror. I let him see himself. I let her see herself. We teach them about self. Once they learn self and they gain the power to define self, you can't stop these babies. All right. And Storm is a prime example of that. Storm ended up moving back to London. And she wasn't enrolled with us this year. She went back to London, went back to regular school. She's at the top of her class now. They can't bully her now because she knows who she is. So she's in that same school, same demographics. They can't touch her. It's like she has a cultural force field on. You know what I'm saying? That they can't penetrate. She has a confidence that they can't mess with. I don't know if y'all can hear. I don't know if the audio is coming.
Storm, and I'm currently going to Uhuru Online Academy. I'm also living in London.
So, what are your favorite things about Uhuru?
Creative writing and 100% ancestry reference.
Why?
Because I
Creative
never
writing and
thought that, because in regular school, you don't really get to honor the people who came before you.
I'm gonna pause it right there. She said her two favorite things. She had to start with creative writing and ancestor reverence. And she said, because in public school, you really don't get to honor those who came before you. You don't get to honor those who made it possible for you to be here. When our children make the connection with our ancestors, they different. It's a different vibe. Learning is a different vibe. We don't pledge allegiance to the flag in the morning at the Uhuru Academy. We pledge allegiance to our ancestors. We pledge allegiance to Big Mama and them. We pledge allegiance to those who made it possible for us to be here. And you just heard her say, this young lady all the way in England, saying that resonated with her. Let's keep going.
And the people who made you alive. So I just love to represent that and know, like, to show that actually is a thing.
And why is creative writing one of your faves?
Because in the school I'm currently going to, they don't really let us creative write. Like, we can't write whatever we want to write about, and they don't have specific days where we get to do that. In Uhuru Academy, you get to write about, like, proverbs, and you get to write a story about it, and some days you also get to write whatever you want, and I love that because it lets me express all my creativity and creative ideas.
Okay.
So she just talked about creative writing and how she loves being able to express herself and how we write based on African proverbs. Some days we tell them they can write about whatever they want to write about. They just have to write. But here's the unique thing about our creative writing program. We do it every day. And it's the first thing we do in the morning third thing, because the first thing we do each morning is honor our ancestors. After we honor our ancestors, we do what we call turn up exercise, because we're about to be sitting at this computer. It's time to get moving. So we do a workout. After we work our bodies out, we work our mind out. We go to the mind gym via creative writing. Because before I pour anything into you, right, I want you to be able to express your voice first. So before we teach our children are allowed to express to us. we'll give the writing prompt, whether it's an African proverb or a quote, right? And we'll discuss what, so then they engage in critical thinking. What does this mean to you, right? Right. And then after we talk about the proverb, I'll say, you know what? Write what this proverb means to you, and then write a story with this proverb as the moral of the story. So our children write every morning. Of course, they're typing. Now, let's not forget about the transferable skills they're getting because they're typing. They're enhancing their keyboarding skills, their computer literacy. First thing in the morning, that's how we wake up. Now, think about your child writing an essay every morning, 5 days a week from September all the way to the end of May. What do you think that's going to do for their writing skills? What do you think that's going to do for their work ethic? And because they're in an environment where no matter what they write, they're going to receive encouragement, they're going to be challenged, but they're going to be pushed with love, what will that do with their confidence? If every morning, 5 days a week, from September all the way to May, you know that when your child gets to school or gets online, they're going to honor their ancestors. That means, you know, not just our famous ancestors. We're not just talking about Malcolm and Martin. No, we talking about Big Mama. We talking about, let me get some of my baby's ancestors. Uncle Butter. Shout out to Uncle Butter. Right? Shout out to Dantrell Sampson. Right? My mother, Alice Baker, it's her birthday today, her heavenly birthday today. And the bond that creates is so powerful that, like if a student is not at school that day, somebody else will call out an ancestor on their behalf. Y'all don't even have to pour libations for my mother. They do it for me. Mama Nkoyo, when Nkoyo is not there, somebody's going to pour libations for her mother or for her little cousin Ricky. Right? And so that bond is there. First thing in the morning, we're honoring each other's ancestors. And if somebody says my uncle, that means another child is going to be like, oh man, I lost the uncle. So now we're seeing we have things in common. Y'all don't understand the beauty. That's just the first activity. Honoring our ancestors each morning. And not only do we honor them out loud, we use a third-party site called Nearpod, where we pull up a digital whiteboard, a digital collaboration board, where students can go in and they can actually physically put a post-it note, a digital post-it note up of somebody else that they want to honor. They could put a picture in there, a short video in there of somebody they want to honor. Tupac will be in there. You know, you look over there, Marvin Gaye will be there. You look in there. Oh, man, it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. That's just the first thing we do in the morning, every day. I can't understate how impactful honoring our ancestors in the morning is. And then it's turn up exercise. And y'all ought to see these babies. And we'll have 30-something students, 40-something students on there at a time. You ought to see these children wanting to lead each other in exercise every morning. All the Zoom hands that go up every morning because they want to lead exercise. And we'll pick a boy and we'll pick a girl, or sometimes a teacher lead, but most times we allow the students to lead, right? And it is so cool watching a first grader lead the high schoolers in a workout. That is so cool. They're watching each other. So these kindergartners, first graders, second graders, they're watching the older youth lead exercise. You know, they're watching the athletes get up and take us through jumping jacks and push-ups and stretches and that sort of thing. The next thing you know, your kindergartners and first graders are doing the same thing. They're leading the exercise. They come in with workouts. So we do the turn-up exercise second. Every day, the whole school from kindergarten to 12th grade, we're all together in one digital schoolhouse. Oh, and another cool thing about the online program is young people from all over the world, all over the United States, all over the world. We have students in California. We have students in New York. We have students in Chicago. We have students in Georgia. We have students in Florida. We have students in Texas. We have students in Oklahoma. We have students in Ghana. Yeah, that Ghana, not Ghana, Texas, not Ghana, Mississippi, West Africa. We've had students who lived in Saudi Arabia. They're in the States now. We had a student, he graduated now, that lived in St. Vincent. We just hired a math specialist today from Zambia. Y'all, it's a global village. So these babies get to get online every day and hang out with peers, young people from all over the world. Imagine Nana in Ghana becoming best friends with Sovereign in Oklahoma. Imagine the lifelong friendships that they're building right now. You're absolutely right, Barbara Rutaski. We're being very intentional. We're very intentional in this model, very intentional in this approach to raise global citizens. We're being very intentional in helping our children build bridges. Uhuru Academy students are building bridges all over the world, bridges that lead to opportunity, bridges that lead to family, bridges that leads to friendships in all walks of life. That's what your baby gets. That's what your child is getting at the Uhuru Academy. On top of the, you hear how articulate Storm is. And our model, it resonates with Black children, period. Storm isn't from the United States. She's from England, and they feel it. Africans in South America, they feel it. Africans in Africa, they feel it. I'm not talking to you about what we're going to do. I'm talking to you about what we're doing. Let's hear from more of our students in this testimonial.
The Uhuru Academy overall is an amazing school from the teacher to the students. It's a place where kids can build their confidence and learn how to write, read, type, all of that good stuff. We learn our history here. We honor our ancestors, so we learn about who we are and where we come from, and I really enjoy this about this school. And like everybody's pretty much saying, it's a safe space, and we can always be able to feel like we can open up to our classmates and our teachers. So that's what I love.
That's young brother Rondé right there. Gifted 8th grader, gifted young man, gifted athlete, gifted actor. He can rap. He just a natural born leader. He's in his 3rd year with us online. He's in Chicago, living with his father. And man, when I tell you this young man is something special, y'all, he's something special, right? And you can't tell him nothing about his school. And he just told you, right? You can feel open to talk to your teachers. You can feel open to talk to your classmates. We've cultivated a safe space. And I'm not going to sit up here and not say that or run over that like every school is a safe space for your child emotionally. We're not going to sit up here and pretend like that's not a big deal. Like it's not a big deal with all the cyberbullying that's going on, with all the half-ass teaching that's going on out there, right? The teachers that are leaving the education system that's going on out there, the school to prison pipeline. We're not going to pretend like our babies are all just going to safe spaces. Like every school is a safe space. The Uhuru Academy is a safe space, and it's always been a safe space. Our campus programs are safe spaces. Our online space is a safe space. And our babies know that they can express themselves. They are protected. They're safe. We don't just protect them physically. We protect them emotionally. We protect them mentally. And I think that's one of the advantages of being online was that I was able to learn how to focus on that aspect of it. You know, their families were protecting them at home. They're not with me physically within the online program, right? But when they're in the online program, it's my job to protect them emotionally and to teach them and empower them how to protect themselves emotionally when they're in other online spaces. So, y'all know we have babies that are on Roblox. We have babies that are online, and I can't tell you how many times I've talked to parents who were shocked to find out that their child was somebody totally different online than they were in person. The amount of extreme bullying, the depression, the violence that can stem from online confrontations, online bullying, that sort of thing. Man, we empower our children. We put a cultural force field around them. They healthy. All right. And we have to continue to create those safe spaces. Uhuru Online, UA Online is a safe space. I know a lot of people, when they worry about online programs, well, I want them to be around people. I want them to learn how to socialize. You have to socialize. The Uhuru Academy online program is more social than a lot of in-person programs. Let me say that right now. And matter of fact, it's healthier because it's more intentional. It's healthier because as a staff, we're engaged in that interaction. We're helping to guide them. That's where the African proverbs come in. That's where teaching core values come in, right? We talk to them about how to treat one another. They role play on how to treat one another. We reward them for supporting one another. Matter of fact, it'll hurt your grade if a student shares their work or a presentation at the Uhuru Academy, and if you as a student don't have any positive feedback, that hurts your grade. That hurts your grade if you don't have some positive and constructive feedback. You can have constructive criticisms too, but you got to give a positive first. And you have to give that feedback, or that hurts your grade. What does that do? That's teaching them how to socialize with one another. That's teaching them how to lift each other up. That's teaching them how to criticize each other with love. They carry that into their everyday lives. What if we cultivated that for even more of our children? Right? Right? And so let's keep going. Okay, Ratash, you asked me who is our community for support of the Uhuru Academy. And let me go for this. I want to make sure I understand your question. Are you asking me where does our support come from? Because if you're asking me where directly our support comes from, I'm going to let y'all know that in just a minute. I'm definitely going to, y'all keep that in mind. Thank you for that question, right? All right. All right. So components of our online program, right? Components of our program, right? You got the UA Online K through 12 homeschool. That's what we're talking about tonight. Again, tailoring the curriculum where we embrace our history, our culture, our values. We engaging, it's interactive, individualized support that cater to their needs. We don't cookie cutter at Uhuru Academy Online. Uhuru Academy Online, we assess our children, we assess our students, and then we set up individualized education strategies for our children. So everybody's not doing the same math. You're doing the math that you need to do, right? Everybody's not doing the same ELA or grammar activities, particularly in our older grades. It's individualized. We're more skill-based than grade-based, and we're not worried about the Common Core standards, because our goal is to exceed them. The standards aren't good enough. And you don't judge a student by math and reading alone. You just don't do that. We take a holistic approach at the Uhuru Academy. We educate the whole child. All right. Our approach is very unique. I'm going to talk a little bit about how we grade our students as well. But let's just run through the curriculum right quick. Learning expands great souls. Remember that proverb, right? We have a vision development, empowerment-based, African-centered curriculum. This is a presentation given by a student, Vincent. He's a graduate now. We had Vincent from 4th grade through 12th grade, through high school. He's trading stocks and he's trading stocks, building computers, and I think he's about to go into cybersecurity, but he got so into the stock market by the time he graduated. That's what he was really into. But this was a presentation he did back in the 5th grade about his vision, right? And I put this on the site so people could come and see. This is what we all about. Why are you in school? Why are you here? What's your vision? How are you going to get there? It's great to dream, but we are training our children to plan, right? So when Vincent said he wanted to be a pilot, he was a pilot as far as we were concerned. Look, this is in the 5th grade. He could tell you that the FAA requires you to have 40 plus hours of flight time, 20 plus of which must be with an instructor on board. But before you actually get to fly in a real plane, you have to do the simulator. I must have 1,500 hours of flight experience. He's visualizing. That's a vision, right? Right? What if your child not only knew what they wanted to be when they grew up, but in elementary school, they were learning how to be that? Beyond, well, you just go to school and get your education. That's so vague. What kind of education? If your baby wants to be a doctor, what kind of doctor? Make sure you're immersing them in doctors, in medicine, and in words and situations, right? That put them in that world, put them in that culture, so they can see themselves and visualize themselves as doctors. I work with young people a lot, y'all, and a lot of times young people will choose what they want to be in life based on what's happened to them in life. I found that a lot of young people that I work with, who, especially when they're young, who have seen family members get arrested, or they live around a bunch of crime and they scared. I seen them want to be police officers. Why do they want to be police officers? Not that they have a passion for law enforcement. They want to be police officers because they want to feel safe. They want to protect people, because we talk a lot about the folks who commit violence in our community, but we don't talk about the folks who are the victims of the violence in our community. Our children know, and they feel it. So what we want to do is, we don't want them to just pick a path based on trauma. We want to open that menu up. We want to open that menu up for them and say, no, let me expose you to this. Let me expose you to that. Vision development. All right. Here we go. Ancestor reverence. We talked about that. And that's that African Wisdom Journal. That's our creative writing. We talked about that, right? And again, Uhuru Academy Mathematics. We teach our children about the African origins of mathematics. We teach our children that we own math, that math belongs to us, that math is an African science. So many of us are afraid of math, don't like math. We even articulate as adults, I hate math, right? But you are math. And we teach our children that everything you do is based on a mathematical principle. You can't eat without a sense of mathematics. How you going to know what angle to bring your fork up to your mouth? You do the wrong, you go the wrong way. That's calculus, right? And so we teach our children, you are math, but we immerse them in the African origins of mathematics, right? In other words, we teach them our walk from the world's first mathematical instrument, the Lubumbo bone, on up to today, right? They eat it up, and their math scores improve as a result of it. Okay. All right. Science, same approach. The African origins of science. We use third-party sites. We do virtual science projects as well. Then we have our Senko for Success African History curriculum. Whew. I've been teaching that curriculum since 1992, revising it. It's a call and response, rhythm-based African history curriculum. We have students that can easily answer over 150 Black history questions off the top of their head right now. Then skill building is so important. That's what we focus on: science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. That's what we focus on: global citizenship. That's what we focus on: computer literacy. Shout out to Dr. Oya Mayat and the Conscious Ingenuity Program. We've been partnering with Conscious Ingenuity for the past 2 years on the UACI STEM camp, where we combine the best of African history with the best of modern day STEM skills and the skills of the future. Good stuff, y'all. Good stuff, right? Oh, and our advanced reading and vocabulary curriculum. Every week, our students get a vocabulary list, a vigorous vocabulary list of powerful words. Like, for example, this week's theme, we're doing systems of the body. Next week, we're going to be doing careers in the medical field, right? This one that you see on the screen is one that one of my high schoolers did back in the day. Shout out to Aisha Muhammad, talking about slave labor. And talking about peonage and slavery by another name, right? And so the thing is, when they get their vocabulary list, each student is assigned a specific word that's their word off that list. Now they have to go and define all of them, but then you get one word that you have to present on to the class. And you have to use a PowerPoint or Google Slides presentation in order to do it. It has to be interactive. It has to include Black examples. They have to make it relevant. Now imagine your child doing this weekly or bi-weekly from September all the way to May. That's the Uhuru Academy. Right? All right. So that's what that is, right? That's that. I have a challenge for everybody. Okay. I got a challenge for everybody. And this is going to be interesting. All right. This is going to be interesting because I have a challenge for everybody. I'm launching it tonight. Okay. I'm launching it tonight. I'm still working out the kinks, But the main part is done, right? And make sure you're liking and sharing the video, y'all. And I love y'all too. Thank you for the love. But let me see. Share, and let me find my window here. Okay, I might have to do entire screen. Let me see. If I go here, oh no, that ain't gonna do it. Hold up. Let's stop that. All right. Let me see. I want to show y'all something specific. Okay. And let me see. Y'all just bear with me. How y'all feel? Y'all good? Matter of fact, before I do that, let me do this, y'all. I've been jamming tonight. All right. I've been jamming my old album from 1998, East Side the Battlefield, you know, and let me do this. Now I'm gonna close out with that. Let me do some You and Me right quick. Let's play some You and Me. Y'all bear with me right quick. This is me, Mama and Koyo. Uhuru Academy has been a journey of love. It really has. It's been a labor of love. It really has. And we've literally built our family while building the school at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Peace, Amina, Uhuru Academy, Hatepu, Uhuru Academy parent. All right, here we go. Boom, boom. The black woman is God, plain and simple. She's the mother of all Africanity, and I'm her companion, her compliment, her confidant. Since the beginning, so it will be in eternity. Our ancestors shine through us. Our offspring validate our existence.
No survival without resistance. Akibalon, stand up. Black love, stand up. Every God, every goddess, forever united and unstoppable.
Giving honor to the ancestors, those who came before us, all the wisdom that they show us. They patient cause they know us. When we fussing and we fighting, they manage to enlighten, enhance our insight. So our outer like and right, and our connection is a titan. Our love is a colossal, disagreement is a fossil. I am your apostle. Our love is like a journal. Turn the page eternal. Our souls intertwine. The theology of time dictates that we rewind and go back to the beginning when the deities were women. Time to stop pretending that I hate you when I love you, putting other things above you. Don't like that others drug you. Not me, I always love you. I believe we've been together since the birthing of forever. You work the stormy weather. I'll never do it better than I do it in your presence. You validate my lessons. My God begets blessings. That's why I call her essence.
The black man is God, plain and simple. The world sees your greatness. Why can't you? Y'all want to see the sisters step up and lead this fight? Because we will. But not without you. You're a warrior, a scientist. I'm your complement, your companion. I only want to see you on the throne.
So black man, step up. King, step up. Ain't no way we don't ride when we got a black woman that knows she's God. Ebony, yes.
You my dove, I'm your new. You the truth, I'm the proof. No abuse. Mama Seuss, tie me up and turn me loose. Sebek and Heteru, giving thanks in Neteru. For the king I get in you, no regrets in picking you. Like I said to a star, I remembered who you are. I'm your moon, you're my star. Your performance over par through the pain and the scars, the shackles and the bars. I fly from here to Mars with my feelings in the jar. If I thought it set you free, I gotta have you next to me. Your intellect vexes me, your conversation's ecstasy. You and me is heavenly. Freedom is our legacy. I've yet to see another brother that can touch the best in me. DOK and Ebony, together for eternity. Even when you hurting me, I'm by your side, certainly. Written in the sacred text, from this cycle to the next. I'm the most and you the best. Face to face, we ace the test, huh? See, what y'all don't understand is we were meant to move in harmony. 2 minds, 1 soul. It was written in the ancient scrolls. With the black man as your backbone, how could you fold? Take back what they stole. They broke the mold, but these songs were made to hold. And hold on, be real. Nigga, be still. Bitches, be real. The deal has been sealed, and all who come against is killed.
Yeah. Give thanks, give thanks. Don't get mad at me. I'll be directing them videos like that. No, man, that's wow. You and me, we meant that. We meant that, y'all. And shout out to our Fort Worth family. You know that there would be no Uhuru Academy without the support of the people. Brother Rutaski, you asked me who is your community for support of the Uhuru Academy. It's our community. It's the Black community. Y'all, we don't get any federal dollars. We don't get any government dollars, anything like that. We're not riding a grant. The primary funders of the Uhuru Academy has been myself and Mama and Koyo. We've been the primary funders with our time, with our money. We've been the primary. After that's been our parents, the Uhuru Academy parents. Uhuru Academy parents who trust us, who pay tuition, some who give a little extra here and there. It's been them. You know, it's been them. It's been some very close family and friends. You know, shout out to my sister, Dr. Stacy Parker. You know, and my whole family. You know, for being there for me and looking out for us in our time of need. Shout out to the Jacksons, to Mama and Koyo's family. They've been there for us. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my good friend Zeb Bennett. You know, it's you boy, if y'all saw us sitting down next to each other, y'all think we was polar opposites, but that's my brother and that's my ace right there. And shout out to Zeb Bennett and the Bennett family. They've been very instrumental in helping keeping us afloat and making sure that the bottom doesn't fall out for the Uhuru Academy. You know, right now, y'all, we have some very powerful partners, some that I'm comfortable talking about right now. You know, we have some very powerful partners. Shout out to my brother Kari Watson, right? And his company, Alms Travel. You know, Alms Travel, Alms Marketplace. Shout out to them. Great partners right now. Y'all, they have us in a situation where we're tier 2 suppliers. Our school is able to sell non-perishables and other items in bulk right now. You know, in bulk right now, and through a drop shipping situation where we make money for the school. You get the product that you ordered. Oh, it's going to be on. Pretty soon, you guys are going to be able to set up a membership where you're going to get your, like, instead of going to Sam's Club, you're going to come to the Uhuru Academy. And I'm going to get on here and I'm going to show you how you're going to save money and support African-centered education at the same time. Alms Travel is making that possible. Peace. My sister, Lisa McDaniel, we just had a powerful conversation the other day. I'm talking with several people in Fort Worth, in Texas, right now about bringing the Uhuru Academy Black to Texas. You know what I'm saying? We're still in Texas virtually, but I'm talking about building another campus in Texas, and we're definitely looking forward to building multiple campuses in Texas here very soon. You know, shout out to the Prince family in Houston, Texas. Some of you don't know that in 2017, 2018, we went down to Houston. We moved to Houston and we worked with Ashley Prince and James Prince and the Prince family to build the Prince Circle of Legends Academy in 5th Ward. And I know a lot of people are looking like, what's going on with PCLA? They don't like it's going on, like it's opening. Oh no, just a reshaping is happening right now. That was preseason. Like we went down there to test the model. The model tested out great. Anyway, I can show you better than I can tell you. Shout out to the family at UASC International Learning Center here in Hopkins, South Carolina, where we've been since 2019, helping to develop this program. And it's been a screaming success. But just like us, our campus program needs help as well. Our campus program needs support. The community needs to rally around the campus program as well. And I tell you, we have the most incredible, talented, and dedicated groups of teachers you ever want to see, and they're not getting paid anywhere near what a teacher gets paid in the school system. But they deserve to. They deserve to be, because they pour it all into it. Because the teachers we have at the Uhuru Academy don't have careers, they have commitments. And I believe in paying people who are committed. I can't even describe what's going on at UASC International. Matter of fact, that's going to be a whole nother stream by itself. We call UASC International the model institution. Matter of fact, when we come back to Texas, we're building a UASC. Like we're building based on this model. based on this model. We're not talking, it's not concept anymore, y'all. We're applying it now. Now it's do it. That's why I can't fool with people who ain't about that action. I can't fool with that. I can't fool with non-starters. I can't fool with people that ain't ready to start, that ain't ready to try, they ain't ready to get out and do. So I can't do that. I can't do a bunch of meetings. I can't go back and forth and what we gonna do. I can't do that. It's not in me. When we stepped off the porch, as they say in the hood, in 2010, walked off of our jobs and started the Uhuru Academy, it was all or nothing, literally. It was all or nothing. With 5 mouths to feed at home, it was all or nothing. So I wasn't trying to hear nothing, man. You somebody who was making $2,000 a week driving the truck could only give me so much advice. If you wasn't out here getting it out the mud like I wasn't really trying to hear you. A lot of the intellectuals, pro-black intellectuals was calling, well, if it's going to be African-centered, you got to do this, you got to do that. And I would always tell them, hey, criticism is welcome, but examples are preferred. I'm more of a visual learner. So if you sitting back with your professor's salary, talking about what African-centered education is supposed to be, that's fine. I'm going to read your book, but I'm out here applying it. So perhaps you need to be calling and asking me what it takes. Perhaps you need to be calling and asking me how this works, how that works, because I took the philosophies and tested them. And then we had to sell African-centered education in Fort Worth, Texas. And I love Fort Worth, Texas. Not exactly known for being pro-black, not exactly known for its conscious community. And trust me, in 2010, when we launched the Uhuru Academy, it was wanting. So it wasn't easy out the gate, man. When you talk about the community that supports the Uhuru Academy, it's a select group. It's a select group of people. Our parents, past and present, support the Uhuru Academy. We have grandparents who support the Uhuru Academy. We have some very powerful people that support the Uhuru Academy. But everyone can only do so much, right? So we need your prayers. We need your commitment. We need your $5 a month. We need your $10 a month. We need your $20 a month, $25 a month. Absolutely. Absolutely. We need you to go to uhuruessentials.com and do some shopping, right? Right. And y'all, the school store I'm building is just ridiculous. Like the school store we're building, thanks to our partnership with Alms Travel. Oh my God. It's ridiculous. You know, you can buy iPads at the Uhuru Academy School Store. You know, you can buy laptops at the Uhuru Academy School Store. You know, you can buy all your non-perishables in bulk at the Uhuru Academy School Store. Oh, yeah, y'all. I ain't got it all the way organized now, but I got stuff for sale up there because money don't stop, right? Money don't stop. But if you go to uhuruessentials.com, you go to uhuruessentials.com, all right? Anything you buy on that website supports the Uhuru Academy. Anything you buy on that website supports the Uhuru Academy. All right, y'all, you have to be creative. You have to be committed. You have to be willing to take calculated risks. You have to be willing to sacrifice if you're going to build anything that's going to be here. Anything that's going to be here 100 years from now. You have to lay a strong foundation. That's what we've been doing. We don't get caught up in going back and forth. We don't get caught up in the beef. We don't get caught up in the YouTube talking. We don't do that. We get up and we grind every day. From 2010 to 2014, I done missed a few things, but class ain't one of them. I missed out on some things since 2010, but class ain't one of them. This Black-owned business has been rocking since 2010 and delivering more powerful results today than we were then. We're getting better. I just tell people all the time, and I still tell you, even 14 years in, we're still a baby. Yeah, we're still in our infants. We're in our infant phase. We're not even close to what we're going to be. Right now, we have a model that we can prove works. And we're providing an opportunity for institutions in the community, industry, to partner with us so we can build the future, so we can build your future employees, so we can build your future husbands, your future mothers, so we can help build the future CEOs and real estate agents. That's what we're doing. That's where we are right now. Now it's time for partnerships. 2024, the year of the partnerships. All right. All right. Now, y'all ready for the challenge? Tonight, I am launching for the first time ever, but definitely not the last. All right. For the first time ever, I am launching the Uhuru Academy Black History Challenge. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The Uhuru Academy Black History Challenge. Right? The Uhuru Academy Black History Challenge. Let me find my screen here. Let me find my screen. Let me find my screen. Is this it right here? Hold up, hold up, hold up. Let me find my screen here. That ain't it. Hold on. I just did. I just pulled it up, y'all. I just pulled it up. Matter of fact, I'm going to go here. I'm going to go here. Right? I want to talk to y'all about, don't run. Don't go nowhere yet. Don't go nowhere yet. I know this ain't going all smooth tonight. I know I'm saying a lot. You know, you just bear with me, bear with me, bear with me. All right. Bear with your brother tonight. All right. We're going to push through. We're going to push through. There's so much going on out here, man. It's so much going on out here. I know. But I just wanted to live you the good news. That's all. I just wanted to live you the good news. All right. All right. So let me see. Let me go here. I just did it. Now we're going to make it happen because that's what we do. Right. That's what we do. All right. Go here. Boom. Man, I appreciate y'all hanging in there with me. Anybody donated yet? Anybody donated yet? Who want to brag? Anybody donated? Huh? Anybody donated yet and been like, yeah, this is what I did for the Uhuru Academy? Right? But check this out. Here's the challenge. Right? Baba Man presents the Kwanzaa. We call it the Kwanzaa 365. We're going to call it, and shout out to my sister Marvita, man. Shout out to my sister Marvita. You know what I'm saying? We partnered when she first moved to Texas from Milwaukee. We partnered a few years ago, and we started a campaign called Kwanzaa 365. You know what I'm saying? But we were celebrating the principles of Kwanzaa every month of the year. So I want to give us a shout out. But I'm going to let you know, I don't let good ideas die. I don't let good ideas die. So shout out. But this is the Black History Challenge, right? This is the Black History Challenge, okay? And I'm challenging everybody. I'm challenging everybody. You know how they say, are you as smart as a fifth grader? Right? Well, I got some fifth graders, y'all. They can answer every question on this test. On this Black History test. The Black History Challenge is basically a Kahoot. It's a trivia. It's a 100-question Black History trivia quiz. It's timed. It's multiple choice. Okay. And I just want to see what you got. We want to see what you got. This is the Uhuru Academy Kwanzaa 365 Black History Challenge. If you go to our website and scan, go to the website on your computer, scan that with your phone. You can go and you can take that quiz now. Or let me put this on screen. And don't worry, I'm gonna take y'all there. You can go to Kahoot.it, right? You can go to Kahoot.it, right? You can go there and hold on. Let me put the code in here. I got 50 tabs open over here, y'all. Your brother be working. Shout out to Dr. Ma'at, got me writing papers and getting published and stuff. I gotta finish this paper. Shout out to Dr. Ma'at. Dr. Ma'at be taking me around them PhDs, y'all. She be taking me around them PhDs, like, yeah. This is my J now. This by me. You know what I'm saying? I'm honored though. I'm honored by that. We're co-authoring a paper, you know, and I don't know if I can divulge much about it. You know what I'm saying? We like to keep things under wraps until it manifests. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna keep it under wraps, but I got homework and stuff to do because of the support that Dr. Mayat has been showing the Uhuru Academy. And when I tell you, we appreciate that, sister. But yeah, you can go to Kahoot.it, and I'm gonna put it in the chat too. I'm gonna put it in the chat. Some of y'all hanging up and running. Hold up for y'all run. Some of y'all running. Don't be running, right? Go there, right? You go there, Kahoot.it, and then you put in this code 004016461. You go there, you put in that code. Who's gonna take the challenge tonight? 100 questions, multiple choice. You ain't gotta do no typing, just select 100 questions, multiple choice. Y'all like, now what it look like, Bob? What it look like? Show us what it look like. It's 100 questions, man. Y'all think I'm playing? Hold up. Y'all think I'm playing? Hold up. Let me show y'all this. Y'all think I'm playing? And I'm gonna get on off here. I'm already on here longer than what I plan to be. All right. I want to do an hour, and I didn't want to keep y'all long. I appreciate y'all hanging in there with me. Okay. All right. So let's do this for those of you who still hanging. All right. Here we go. Let me see. I'm gonna share this screen right here. We're gonna go here. Yeah, I'm crazy. I'm like, y'all, I'm crazy, man. He be tripping. I do be tripping. Y'all right. I be tripping. Oh man, if y'all gonna get this work, I want to see who's gonna take this challenge. Who's gonna take this challenge? And where is my screen? Oh my goodness. I'm trying to find the tab, y'all. Hold on. I'm trying to find it. Let me get rid of some of this stuff. Okay. All right. Cool. I want to show y'all what these questions look like. So y'all don't think I'm playing. But if you go to that link, you'll know. You go to that link and play that game, you'll know. You'll see it. You will definitely see it. All right. Let me go here then. All right. 100 questions, y'all. Now, our students can do this. Matter of fact, our students probably as a class combined, and that's from our third graders from our third grade to our 12th grade taking it all at the same time, they probably average about 82%. They will probably have a group average of 82%, but I got some that's gonna get 98 and 100 on this test. And that's guaranteed. I'm not exaggerating. Shout out to Jayla Murray. I'm not exaggerating. Shout out to Imani Moore. I'm not exaggerating. I have some that'll bust 100 on that test with ease, right? And it's not just because it's repetitive. It's not just because it's what we do. You know what I'm saying? It's because of the confidence that they have when they're learning. It's because of the connection. Y'all, they don't want to miss Black History. Our Black History class is the most requested course in school. They be like, Baba, we're going to do Black History today? You going to talk to us about Black History today? Our children love learning about our history, but they want to learn about it in an empowering way. You know, you don't start with slavery, right? You don't do that. You don't start with slavery. You don't start your history in a state of slavery, right? No, you start your history in a state of freedom. Matter of fact, we teach our children that Black history began when the world began, when humanity began. You know what I'm saying? And so that's how they associate it, right? So let me show y'all this. Y'all ran, they don't want this. It's 100 questions. It's 100 questions right here. Some basic stuff about Africa, the Africa country or continent, you know. Where were Robert and Mabel Williams from? Oh, yeah, I didn't know y'all was gonna hear about Robert and Mabel Williams. Yeah, our babies learned about the Black Power movement and the Civil Rights movement. Okay, what book did Robert Williams write? Dr. Diop. Oh, our babies. Who is Dr. Diop? Y'all know who Dr. Diop or Dr. Diop is? Dr. Sheikh Anta Diop. Y'all know a little something about him on this test, right? Malcolm X's birth name. What cultural identifier? You got to learn, but you got to know about your cultural identifiers that Malcolm X used when he founded the Organization of Blank Unity. The answers be on the thing. Dr. King entered college as a teen. That's a true or false. You got puzzles. You know, which one of these are Dr. King's speeches? Marcus Garvey was from Kingston, Jamaica. True or false? Quiz. I was Marcus Garvey's first wife and helped them start the Universal Negro. Oh, y'all thought these was gonna be who wouldn't give up her seat on the bus kind of Black History test? Y'all thought this was gonna be one now. Y'all thought it was gonna be one of them who was the first Black man to play professional baseball Black History test. Oh no, this ain't that kind of Black history. No, this is an African history quiz. This is an African-centered Black history test right here, right? The Black Declaration of Independence that governs the actions of the RNA is called. Ooh, there were no free Black people in America during slavery. Is that true or false? Right? The name of the African queen who fought the Portuguese 40 years and never lost a battle. How long did the average journey across the Middle Passage last? Which one of these answers is not something Africans would do to resist slavery? Haitians lost the Haitian Revolution, true or false? When did Haiti win its independence? The African Queen, this African Queen, oh, I put that's on her twice. My bag, 99 questions. It got 99 questions, but a quote ain't one. All right, known for the quote, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. Who was that? A courageous journalist who used her gift to fight lynching. Who was that? A fiery leader that popularized the phrase Black Power. This young lady refused to give up her seat on the bus before Rosa Parks. Who was that? Which organization founded by Huey P. Newton and Bobby Seale showed self-determination in the fight for the Black rights? Look at this. When and where was Afeni Shakur born? Pac Mama? Anyway, the term Ma'afa means what? Means the great discussion. Is that true or false? When captured in Africa, our ancestors were taken to slave dungeons before the slave ship. True or false? The infamous slave dungeon, this infamous slave dungeon is known as the door of no return. Which one is that? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Look. Questions go on and on. Got some Swahili on here. Heshima. Right? Oh, there's another repeat. Malcolm X's birth name. But that's right. If it repeats, just do it again. Africans never stopped resisting slavery. True or false? Booker T. Washington believed in the talented tent. True or false? Right? Got quiz. What's the name of the longest river in the world? The original name of the Nile River. What does Kemet mean? Oh, the questions go on and on. I see ain't nobody putting no answers in the chat neither. Y'all. Ain't nobody chatting no more. Ain't nobody commenting no more. Look, this is the challenge, all right? This is the challenge. All right. And so between now and the end between now and January 31st, whoever gets the best score, whoever gets the top score on this quiz, on this challenge, gets an Uhuru Academy hoodie. All right. You get a free Uhuru Academy hoodie with the school shield repping on it sent to your door. This is the challenge, right? And young people can enter too, right? And don't worry about making 100. Do your best, okay? And I am going to let some Uhuru Academy students enter just so y'all can see, all right? Just so y'all can see. But it's 100 questions. 100 questions. Who was the first king of Songhai? Sundiata Keita was the real what? Lion King. Which Malian king traveled to America before Columbus? I mean, that's what they say. I'm rocking with that. The average weight of each stone of the Great Pyramid is 3 tons. Is that true or false? Look at that. All the way to 100. Who is this African queen? You got to recognize that picture of that African queen. Scientists believe that the Lubumbo bone was actually used by African women. Is that true or false? Oh, man, what is the Lubumbo bone? Oh, y'all. Okay. So y'all see the challenge, right? Who gonna step up? Who gonna step up? Say something in the chat. Come on. If you're willing to step up to the challenge, let me know in the chat. First person to let me know in the chat, they're gonna step up to the challenge. I'm acknowledging you. I'm acknowledging your comment. Matter of fact, first person to step up to take the challenge, you're gonna get a free Uhuru Academy coffee mug. First person step up in the chat, you get a Uhuru Academy coffee mug on me. First person step up in the chat to say they gonna take the Uhuru Academy Kwanzaa 365 Black History Challenge. Where y'all at? I'll wait. Don't be scared. That old boy saying, don't be scared. Don't be scared. Who gonna take the challenge? I just said, I don't know them questions about me. Do your best. Go. You know what? That test is a good litmus test to tell you whether or not you need to take a Black History class. Okay. My brother Jerome, the first one I saw, he the first one popped up. Jerome say he's signing up right now. Jerome, inbox me your address, bro. Inbox me your information. We don't have to inbox. Just inbox me your info, your email or your phone number. I want to get with you. I want to get that mug to you. Congratulations, Jerome, signing up for the Black History Challenge. Right. My brother, Uhuru Academy parent. Right. This is this father of every year right here. This powerful Black man, beautiful wife, 12 genius children at home. Yeah, 12, a divine dozen, not a dirty dozen, a divine dozen young, beautiful children at home. 1, 2, 3, about 4 of which are enrolled in 5 of which are enrolled in the Uhuru Academy right now. You know, my brother Raimya Israel about to take that challenge. Go take that challenge, King. That's what I'm talking about. Go take that challenge. You know, take that challenge and get with Shavon and them, see what they know. See what they know, right? Y'all go take that Black History Challenge, man, and have fun with it. I'm going to be looking. I'm going to have fun just checking and looking at the progress over the next 7 days, right? I'm going to have my students probably get started tomorrow, right? So y'all going to be in there with them. Y'all going to be in there with them, okay? And I'm going to keep y'all going. Okay, people doing good so far. Okay. It's a good litmus test, y'all. You pass this test, you on the right track. If you don't pass this test, you need to enroll in my Black History course, and the new dates for that are coming soon. All right. Y'all forgive me, man. Sometimes I overpromise. Sometimes let me pass that link again. No problem, sir. You want to go to kahoot.it, right? And where's my cursor? All right, cool. You want to go here. You want to go there, right? And then when they ask you for the code, you want to put this in 004016461. You want to put that in right there. All right, you want to put that in right there to take the challenge. All right. So far so good. I see some cats on here too. I see some folks on here, right? Go on, take that challenge. All right. Now, if you find any errors or anything like that, let me know. You know what I'm saying? So I can fix it, right? But okay. We got a brother in there right now doing his thing. All right, he's barely getting there. Did about 14 questions. Okay, yeah, go take the challenge, y'all. Where you at? Where you at on our story? Right? Where you at on our story? And that's going to give you an idea of the level that our children are learning on in the Uhuru Academy, because they know those questions. They know the answers to those questions. So that's going to give you an idea of what we talk about in our school. That's going to give you an idea of the expectation. That's going to give you the idea of how you got to keep up with Black children. Once you build up their confidence, you got to compensate. You can't teach them weak stuff after you wake them up. You can't do that. You can't do that after they wake up and realize how great they are. You can't come with no weak math. You can't come with no weak science. You can't come with anything weak. They're going to call you out. One thing I love about our children, they make us teach. They make us work. They demand it. And we oblige. I want to shout out to the whole Uhuru Academy online team. I want to shout out to Mama Gabet, who is over our Mizizi group. Mizizi means roots, y'all. And this is our kindergarten through second grade group. Our K through 12 group is the Mizizi group. Okay. And you don't see the link? All right, let me put it on my on the screen then. Let me put it on the screen, King. Let me put it on the screen, bro. All right, boom. So go to kahoot.it. Don't put that period right there, and then go to then put that code in, and you good. All right. So yeah, so shout out to Mama Gabet over our Mizizi group, our K through 12 program. That K through 12 program, they're our early learners. They come a half day, 4 days a week. They're learning their basics and their writing. They're doing art. They're doing math. They're doing interactive. They're learning their story. Just doing a great job. And they're there. It's great for homeschooling parents who don't want to do all the teaching. If you're homeschooling a young child and you don't want to do all the teaching, but you got a 5-year-old, 6-year-old, 7-year-old, partner with us. All right, partner with our Mizizi program. Get with me or get with Mama Gabet, and we'll get you enrolled in that. Go to uhuruacademy.com for more information. All right. Then we have our Msingi group. Msingi is foundation. Elementary school, those are your foundation years. Those are the years you really pick up the most information that you're going to retain, right? So you're laying your foundation in those elementary school years. That's when you're learning your basic mathematical operations of adding, subtracting, multiplying, dividing. So we call that our Msingi group, which means foundation. And that's our 3rd through 6th grade. And we split them up into 2 groups. Msingi 1, right, which is taught by Mama Alexis Harris, who this is her first year with us, right? And she comes from the school. She's worked in the school system. She's our first year with us, right? And when I tell you, she is a fantastic teacher. She is a natural, fantastic teacher. So shout out to Mama Alexis Harris, who's not only a teacher, her 3 daughters are also enrolled in the program. When you convert a teacher, when you can impress a teacher to the point where not only they put their daughters in, their children in, they come to teach, you're doing something right. So shout out to Mama Alexis. Having powerful teachers like her on our team validates what we're doing. Then we have the Msingi 2 group. That's the 5th and 6th, technically the 5th and 6th graders, right? And the Msingi 2 group is run by none other than Queen Haley Lair. Y'all, Haley Lair is a young lady, just graduated from college about 3 years ago, Philander Smith College. At the top of her class, double major, 4.0. She attended our internship program her senior year in college, and she hasn't looked back. She's been a part of the Uhuru Academy ever since. We trained her. She's a certified African-centered instructor, and when I tell you she does an amazing job every day, y'all losing teachers, we gaining teachers. We're developing teachers. We're growing teachers. You have to grow teachers. Teaching is not a job. Teaching is not a career. Teaching is a commitment. You got to love it in order to do it, right? So shout out to Miss Haley. All right. Then we have our Tafuti group, our 7th and 8th graders. And Tafuti means seeker, right? And you know, when you're in the 7th grade, 8th grade, you asking all kinds of questions. You know, they be trying to know everything, don't know nothing. But that's because they're seeking knowledge, right? They're the seekers. They're trying to find. Those are the years where you start formulating your opinion. You start deciding what you like, what you don't like. You're looking for self, right? So Tafuti is the seeker group, and the seekers are taught primarily by none other than Mama Nkoyo Ojuo, my beautiful wife, who does an excellent job giving them opportunities. The children that age, when they're 12, 13, 14, they want to be heard. No, they need to be heard because they need to listen to themselves, and they need to have it run back to them. Like they need opportunities to speak so they can hear themselves. She gives them the opportunity to do that. She does such a great job with them. And then you got Hekima. Hekima means wisdom. Hekima means, wisdom. Wisdom is the application of knowledge, right? And we, in our high schoolers, your job is to put your plan together. When you're in high school at the Uhuru Academy, your task is to build your plan, to decide what you're going to do in the future and to put that plan together, right? So that's our Hekima group, and they're taught by none other. Yeah, you said your high schooler to us. Send your high schooler to us. We're going to pull the best out of him or her. That's what we do. All right. So that's what we got tonight, y'all. I hope y'all got something. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. Anybody got any questions, any comments, any concerns, anything for the good of the order that you want to offer the Uhuru Academy? I appreciate the love. I appreciate the likes. I appreciate the shares. But y'all, we're in the midst right now of building the most powerful education model for Black children in the world today. That's happening right now. Now, we do it every day. I can show you way better than I can tell you. And we want to multiply this thing. We're still looking for qualified volunteer teachers, right? Right? We're looking for teachers. Of course, we're looking for donations. We're looking for support. You can't run a school without donations. Your richest private school still accepts donations, y'all. It's not panhandling. It's not begging. It's none of that. It's none of that. It's an opportunity for the community to invest in itself. I'm going to say it again. It's an opportunity for the community to invest in itself. When you donate to the Uhuru Academy, you're not giving me anything. I don't want that to be your spirit. You're donating to your own future. You're donating to something, to an institution, to a movement that you know is shaping the leaders of tomorrow, period. And that the only thing we need to get is bigger. I need to train more students on this model, train more teachers on this model. I need to be meeting with more communities, more Black people who got land that they want to donate. We need to build schools on Black land. Black people have been losing land since the early 1900s. Y'all know around 1910, Black people had close to 20 million acres of farmable land in America. In 1910, y'all know in 2023, we have less than 2 million farmable acres of land in America. You gained the water fountain, but you lost the farm. We want to get that land back. We want to free the land. And we want to free the land through education. All right. Thank you for your support. I appreciate you. Pray for me. Pray for my family. Pray for my students. Pray for this movement. I love you. I don't mind telling you. Peace.